Hi there, and welcome to the step-by-step guide on how to properly prepare and apply ProShield Floor Epoxy TopCoat to your floor. In this video, I will show you a simple step-by-step surface preparation and application process that's perfect for any DIY enthusiast. Let's get started. Surface preparation. To get a smooth, professional-looking finish that will last, it's important to properly prepare the floor surface. Start by cleaning the surface and filling any cracks or holes. For deeper cracks with visible gaps, you may need to widen them to about 5 mm wide and 10 mm deep using a grinder. This allows the filler to hold properly. Use a fine cement powder like tile cement, mixed with a bonding liquid such as Plaster Key or Quick Bond. First, wet the area with bonding liquid only. Then, mix it with the cement powder into a thick, workable paste. Use a putty knife to apply the paste and smooth it out as much as possible to match the surface. Smaller holes or dents can be filled using a small amount of epoxy mixed with a fine powder like polyfiller or tile cement to thicken it. Again, use a putty knife to apply the paste and fill the area. Let all fillers dry completely and harden. Once dry, sand or grind the area until it's smooth and level with the rest of the surface. If your floor is smooth, level and solid, you can use a handheld grinder to abrade the surface. This will help the epoxy to adhere to the substrate. A 230 mm grinder fitted with a 118 mm M14 rubber backing pad and a P16 flexible fiber disc works well. These discs are available from Pool Solutions epoxy coatings or most hardware stores. Just a heads up, you'll need to remove the grinder's protective cover for the setup, and it will create a lot of dust, so be prepared. As always, take safety seriously and wear proper protective gear. A full face mask with dust filters, safety goggles, and thick welding gloves when handling power tools. Before mixing, divide the floor into approximately 20 square meter sections and indicate the borders on the walls with masking tape. Each 5-liter batch of mixed epoxy should be applied to cover only the marked section to ensure a proper coating thickness. Mixing Part A and Part B. Our epoxy product usually comes in 5-liter sets, with Part A and Part B included. For bigger projects, 25-liter sets are also available on request. Start by stirring Part A thoroughly on its own before mixing. Then, measure and combine the two parts using a 2:1 ratio, 2 parts A to 1 part B by volume. For small jobs or a single person application, smaller mixes, for example 2 to 3 liters, can be mixed like 2 liters of Part A and 1 liter of Part B. This helps avoid waste since the mixed epoxy has a pot life as indicated. Mix using an electric drill with a clean paint mixing attachment. Stir the mix slowly at medium speed for about 2 to 3 minutes until it is fully blended. Application considerations. Once parts A and B are combined, the epoxy remains low viscosity and self-leveling for about 45 to 60 minutes at 25 degrees Celsius. After the 60-minute mark, it begins to thicken. At that point, you'll lose its self-leveling properties and the working time will start to expire. Applying the product beyond this point can lead to an uneven finish, so avoid using mix that's more than an hour old. To stay on the safe side, work in small batches between 2 and 5 liters at a time. Remember, warmer temperatures shorten the pot life, so adjust your batch size accordingly. The application method. Pour the mixed epoxy in straight lines across the section you're coating. Use a roller to spread it evenly, making sure you cover the entire area. Roll over the surface several times to achieve a consistent layer thickness. Work in a steady flow, blending each new section into the previous one while the epoxy is still wet. This helps create a seamless finish with no visible borders between sections. About 30 minutes after coating each area, go back over it with the same roller, without adding more epoxy. This final re-roll helps remove any bubbles or pinholes that may have formed. Once that's done, let the coating settle and cure naturally. You can apply another layer of epoxy even after the previous one has fully dried and hardened, whether it's been a day, a week or more. Fully hardened layers should be prepared by wiping the coating with a solvent like xylene or acetone, then leave for 15 minutes to etch the coating, and then overcoat with the next layer of epoxy. While one batch is being rolled out, the next batch should be mixed. This ensures a continuous workflow without delays. Alternatively, you can pour 25 liters of the mixed composition over half the floor area. Typically 50 liters per 100 square meters will produce a solid 0.5 mm protective layer. One worker can spread the mixture evenly with a rubber squeegee, while another follows a few meters behind using a 250 mm epoxy pile roller to smooth the coating to a uniform thickness. The epoxy's self-leveling properties will ensure the final even finish. And that's the finished result. A shiny and durable epoxy floor built to withstand daily wear, chemical spills and vehicle traffic. Please note that for a smoother result, the floor should be screeded and all holes and cracks should be filled during the preparation phase. Adding additional layers can further enhance its strength and smoothness. However, for this demonstration, one layer was sufficient. The great thing is, with the right tools and method, this is something you can absolutely do yourself. I hope this walkthrough gave you the confidence to take on your own epoxy project. If you have any questions, please reach out and contact Pool Solutions Epoxy Coatings. We do floor and swimming pool epoxies.